Hello all, welcome back to Sri Sai Tech Edu YouTube channel, Read Lead Success. I am dealing with the subject Research and Publication Ethics. Module 2 Scientific Conduct. In Module 1 concepts I have already uploaded in my channel. If you have missed out, please do watch. In Module 2 also, I have already done several topics. Till 4th topic it is done. In this video, I am going to do 5th topic, that is selective reporting and misrepresentation of data. Selective reporting and misrepresentation of data. First, we will study about selective reporting. Selective reporting in publication refers to a practice of deliberately emphasizing certain results to suppress negative or undesirable results. Selective reporting means we are suppressing the negative results and we are putting up only the positive results for the publications. This practice can occur in various forms at different stages of research process, including during study, either design, data collection, analysis, and interpretation. Selective reporting can have serious consequences as it can distort the scientific record. That negative things you are going to not put it. So the scientific record will be mislead the readers and ultimately undermine the integrity of research findings. It will undermine the integrity of research findings. Ways in which selective reporting can occur. In which ways the selective reporting will occur? That is cherry picking results. Like you're picking just the cherries. Like you're picking the main important or highlighting the important required positive things only. Then you have publication bias. Like journals may be more inclined to accept results that are statistically appropriate, leading researchers to highlight these results and hide negative or undesirable results. Citation bias. Positive students are more likely to be cited than negative studies. See, positive studies are more likely we are going to cite. But negative studies, if you don't cite, then also it is like selective reporting. Spin. Communicating results in such a way which amplifies positive findings or tones down negative findings. Okay. Design bias. When a research team plans how to do an experiment, they create the steps to follow. If they do not include a good mix of various kinds of people and if there are not enough people in the group they are studying, it could make the study unfair. It could make what? Study unfair. This is called design bias. So selective reporting can happen here too. If the researchers leave out certain groups of people who could be important to the study, the results might not be right. If you leave some of the people, then your results will be not right. Okay, then you have procedural bias. Procedural bias happens when a researcher thinks the next part of an experiment should go a certain way, even if the results at the last part do not show that. Even if the last part do not show that, you will think the experiment should go in certain way. Procedural bias means this often occurs if the researcher is in hurry, there is a time limit, they are short on money or tools, or if the equipment they are using does not work right. Personal bias. The most difficult types of biases to avoid are personal biases. Personal biases cannot be avoided because they are part of the researcher's character. Scholar may not even realize they exist. Why? Because personal things you'll never try to, if you're personally wrong, you will not find that, or you'll not try to avoid it. It is very difficult. You'll not, your mind will not accept it. So it is a personal character where you cannot realize that even though it is exist or not. Okay. Factors leading to selective reporting. Omitting outcomes from the final publication of a study because of a selective decision that those findings were not significant enough to warrant being included in the article. Choosing data based on personal choices rather than including all collected data for a clear picture. Only reporting subsets of the data collected instead of using all data to demonstrate a full understanding of a subject. Choosing to underreport data because of a decision that the changes in the collected information were not deemed to be significant by the researcher. Misrepresentation of data. We will see what is misrepresentation of data. Misrepresentation of data is communicating, honestly reporting data in a deceptive manner. What this means? That your misrepresentation of the data based on your it should be positive. In that way, you are misrepresentation of the data. But what is deceptive communication? The use of statistics presents researchers with numerous opportunities to misrepresent the data. For example, one might use statistical techniques such as multiple regression to make one's result appear more significant or convincing than they really are. Okay, misrepresenting data include drawing unwarranted references from data, creating deceptive graphs of figures, and using suggestive language for a rhetorical effect, interpretation of the results that is not consistent with the actual results of the study. Okay, this is nothing but what is misrepresentation of data. Then you have example case study. Let us say a company wants to promote its new product, a nutrition supplement. Okay, they conduct a study to demonstrate its effectiveness and decide to present the results in a misleading way. Like in a original data, in a clinical trial involving 100 patients, 60 reported feeling increased energy levels after the supplement for 2 weeks. Misrepresentation, like the company decides only highlight the positive aspect of the study by stating 60% of the participants experienced increased energy levels with our supplement without mentioning the total number of participants or any potential side effects or limitations of the study. They are putting out only the positive aspect, not the negative aspect. This is nothing but what? Misrepresenting the data. Okay. Types of misrepresentation, like innocent misrepresentation, negligent misrepresentation, fraudulent misrepresentation. Innocent representation occurs when false information is provided without any intent to deceive. Negligent representation means occurs when false information is provided due to lack of reasonable care or vigilance. Unlike innocent misrepresentation, negligence implies that the person making the statement did not exercise proper care in verifying the accuracy of the information. When fraudulent, like you're doing some false information with the intent to deceive and induce someone to act upon it to their detriment. So manipulation of images. Manipulation of images refers to the process of altering or enhancing digital images using various techniques like image tampering, resizing image, usage of filters to manipulate image, use of AI tools to modify image, using same image to represent different results, distorting visual representation such as increasing brightness. These are manipulating of the images. Guidelines to prevent manipulation of images. How to prevent it? Authors must provide original unprocessed images. Journals should provide clear guidelines, and adjustments are only acceptable if they apply equal across the entire image, checking correctness of the images. Okay. Avoiding data misrepresentation. How can we avoid it? Follow ethical guidelines, adhere to the ethical standards and guidelines set forth by the journal. Transparent reporting. Should be very transparent in reporting. Provide clear, transparent descriptions of the methods of the data collection, either analysis or interpretation. Peer review. Submit your manuscript for peer review by experts in the field. So peer reviews can help identify any potential issues with data integrity, analysis or interpretation before publication. Data availability. Whenever possible, make the raw data underlying your findings publicly available. Okay. Avoid selective reporting. Present all relevant data, including both positive and negative results, rather than selectively reporting findings that support particular hypothesis. Should never do selective reporting. Check for errors. Thoroughly review the data and analysis for any errors, inconsistencies or anomalies. Then you have cite sources appropriately. This is told from initial. Cite sources is very appropriate, should be very appropriate. Be open to corrections. If there are any corrections, be open to it. Then declare conflicts of interest. If there are any conflicts of interest could influence the research or its interpretation, so you need to declare conflicts of interest. This include financial conflicts, personal relationships or affiliations that could bias the results or conclusions. There are no conflicts of interest. You should maintain it. Okay. So this completes the final topic also, selective reporting and misrepresentation of data. So this completes module 2 topics. So with the new module and new topics, I will do the next videos. For now, I'm stopping it. Thank you from Sri Sai Tech Edu YouTube channel. Read, lead, success. Keep reading.